Welcome back to Hybrid Pro Wrestling Spring Break Stampede. Ladies and gentlemen, Donnie Harris Jr. joined alongside by your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, Jacob Walker. And we are here as Dark Rage is getting ready to take on the pop star Johnny Romano.
And his opponent.
And Donnie Dark Rage is a man I have a lot of history with, done battles all up and down Georgia.
Well, a man that whose career I have followed. You can find him in the Coastal Wrestling Federation all over Florida and Georgia. A man who lives and breathes nostalgia of the 1990s, the pop star Johnny Romano. Johnny Romano, very well liked here at Hybrid Pro. Just doing it all for the fans. He lives and breathes their adulation.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Donnie, he needs to not worry so much about the fans and worry about Dark Rage. As a man who's done many battles with him, he's not to be taken lightly. But Romano and I, a similar history, trained by the same man under the legendary Dory Funk Jr. I know that Johnny, he's going to have the ability tonight to take it to Rage.
The teachings and preachings of Dory Funk Jr. are great lessons to fall back on in your wrestling career. Dark Rage.
Dark Rage is just trained in the streets of Hollywood. He's coming to fight. I've been there with him many times. Not a man to take lightly, Donnie.
Johnny Romano, bit of a technical wrestler, bit of a high flyer, can kind of do it all. Man like Dark Rage, I don't think you're going to see much finesse.
You're going to see a lot of brute force from Rage. And I've been on the receiving end of it many times, and there's unfinished business there, Donnie. But tonight, he needs to handle his business. He needs to focus on Johnny Romano.
Johnny Romano, the smaller man, going to have to use that quickness and speed to try to get one over on Dark Rage. Dark Rage got Johnny Romano already into the corner. And there you see, just as I was talking about, you know, the strength disadvantage that Johnny has. Raking the eyes now. I think that's a move you approve of, John.
I do,
Jacob.
But Rage is freakishly strong, and you're going to see it here. He's deceptively strong, and there's a good kick to the face there by Romano coming out of the corner.
Rage doing half the work for him, just running right into it.
There's no finesse with Rage. It's 100 miles an hour. Whoa. It's 100 miles an hour coming to slug your face off. It's a street fight. You're fighting for your life when you're in there with Dark Rage. And deceptively strong.
Think Rage wanting a lockup of strength.
A test of strength here. This is what you call the Greco-Roman knuckle grip that Rage is looking for. And I think it would be a mistake for Romano to engage in this, but here we go.
Romano wanting to give wanting to please the fans here.
And here's the
Won't back down
Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Here we go.
Both hands locked in, good and tight. I agree with you, Jacob. This was a mistake by Johnny. Just not the stronger man here. He needs to use those educated feet, not his hands there, because as you can see, just giving up a lot of strength to Dark Rage.
This just wrenches on you, Donnie. You never know. You wouldn't know because you never felt it. Torque on the wrist, and he breaks free there with the leg. Spins through into a wrist lock.
There you see that technical prowess of Jacob Walker, of Johnny Romano. Well, you've done similar moves before. Throwing him into the ropes. Vicious clothesline. And there you just see once again just the high impact power. Missing with that elbow though. Johnny wanted a chance. It's here and now.
When you see Romano is staying on that wrist lock, and it's this unbelievable torque. See how he bends the knees, squeezes. Here's a snap mare.
Following it up with a kick to the upper spine there. Try to go for a pin there, but it's going to take more than that to take out Dark Rage.
Nonchalant pin. You gotta hook the leg on a guy like Dark Rage. Hook both legs. This guy's freakishly strong, Donnie. I've been in there with him, I know. But he's right back on the wrist, and this is how you slow him down.
Grabbing Johnny by the hair and just throwing him down to the mat like dirty laundry.
And you know what? I may not like Rage, but I think he should have pulled the hair even a little harder there, Donnie. I mean, try to rip it from his skull.
Ooh, laying that elbow into the back of Johnny's head now. Coming up behind him. Taking his time, it would seem. Grabbed him, got him by the leg. Ooh, and just laying that boot into the back of the leg of Johnny Romano, and that's very smart of Dark Rage. You know, as we said, Johnny Romano has educated feet, educated legs. Take away his arsenal, take away his weapon.
Yes, and this is exactly the game plan Rage needs to have. Ground Romano, make him a mat wrestler, take away his speed. The advantage of Rage is his strength, where the advantage of Romano is his speed. If you can cut him down, and this is, oh my, incredible torque on the ankle.
Well, that damage to the leg just paying extra dividends for Dark Rage at this point. Transitioning around, just ooh.
This is what you call the spinning toe hold. I'll tell you, Donnie, I know a lot about that, but a small package here. 2, kick out by Rage.
Almost.
Right back to that leg.
Rage has a game plan. He has a strategy, and it is paying dividends, and you just see the anguish and the pain on Johnny Romano's face just clutching that left leg. Rage ain't going to let him convalescent for long. Ooh, once again, just working on the left leg of Johnny Romano.
And Donnie, when he goes to that hamstring repeatedly, that will dead your leg, Donnie. I mean, dead your leg. You can't feel anything. Right back to the spinning toe hold. This is beautiful wrestling. Johnny probably been in that hold many times, Donnie, many times.
A hold that was used a lot of times by our collective mentor, Dory Funk Jr. And I'm actually surprised by Dark Rage. I didn't know he knew submission holds. I'm figuring, you know, just a brawler, but oh, vicious lariat from Johnny Romano, but you see him clutching that leg with every strike.
Beautiful.
Scooping him down, but you know, Johnny, he's just absorbed a lot of damage, and Dark Rage just rolling to the outside, got to the count of 10 to get back inside.
But Donnie, that's smart professional wrestling. That's a student of the game, a student of the sport. He said, hey, I need a breather. And he's getting them one.
Romano
on the apron here. My goodness, Romano from the apron drops the double axe.
Dropped all of his weight down there on the Dark Rage, but both men on the outside. If one man don't get on the inside, we're going to have a double count out. I don't think either competitor wants that. Planting his head into the side of the ring, the hardest part of the ring, I might add.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, Donnie, when you take it on the outside, this is where Rage is comfortable. You see big blows there, Donnie. This is where Rage likes it. He likes a brawl. He likes it down and dirty, a fight. If Romano's plan is to fight Dark Rage, I think he needs to come up with a new plan right off the chair. My God.
Ish. A mistake by, the referee now at 8. One of them needs to get back in the ring or this will be a double countout. Referee at 9. Well, what? Wait.
A double count out here.
The heck? Johnny, I guess they brawled outside too long. Johnny Romano and Dark Rage, you know, as I said, if they didn't get back in, they'd get double counted out, and that's exactly what happened.
What's going to happen here, Rage is not somebody you want to make angry.
The referee's decision is a double count out.
Ring announcer making it official. I don't think any fans wanted that here tonight. They wanted a conclusive finish. It might be a draw, but you know,
my goodness,
it's dark.
Donnie, Romano might not be able to stand anymore. He can't even stand in the ring. And maybe for the best, they call this matchup.
He ignored that pain for as long as he could, but it's finally setting in. The adrenaline's worn off. You know, if you weren't to have heard the ring announcer, you would have think that Dark Rage would win. Romano giving chase. Going to the back here. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's happening back there, but anyways, we will be back with the main event of Spring Break Stampede as Sam Phoenix takes on the defending Alabama champion, Street Bandit.